Anders Jönsson stated that he is 42 years old and has never been suspected of any crime. My God, so he was only a year younger than me. He has a weak body constitution. Well, I'm not flipping surprised. He was starving.
Kate's visiting a country estate in Spurlingsholm. She's here to meet genealogist Ted Rosvall.
Hello.
Hi, you Ted?
I'm Ted.
Hi, I'm Kate.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you
Welcome
too.
to this wonderful place.
Thank you so much.
Kate has discovered that her 3 times great-grandfather, Johan Andersson, was born on the Spurlingsholm estate in 1826. Johan was one of 5 children born to stable groom Anders Jönsson and his wife Anna Eriksdotter.
Hello. I'm not very good with horses, actually.
Well, this is where he worked, your great-great-great-great-grandfather. But it wasn't really a steady job. He didn't actually get paid, not in money anyway. They had their own currency here at the estate.
What?
Yes, the owner of the estate wanted the money to stay there. So he had a store, an estate store. And so he paid the workers in tokens for which the workers could buy food, milk and grain, potatoes and whatnot from the store. And I actually have a couple of those tokens here.
Goodness me.
Look at this. Can you read that thing up there?
Henning Wrangel,
Yeah,
1826.
And that's precisely the year that your great-great-great-grandfather was born.
It's amazing to see something like that, because of course I never would have thought something like this would exist. But also it's kind of terrible, because for a man with a family, he must have felt like there was never any way out of his arrangement.
Yeah.
So no possibility to save and move away and have a different life.
But it gets worse.
Oh no, oh no, I don't
Yes.
want it to get worse.
This is a death record from 1831. And I want you to focus on this item right here. You think you can read that? Here?
Drengen.
Yeah, that means the farmhand.
Drengen,
Anders
Anders
Jönsson.
Jönsson. What does that say now?
Son,
Son,
Gustav.
Gustav. He was the youngest, wasn't he?
And he was 3 months old.
Oh no, he didn't die.
He died.
In the 19th century, Sweden suffered famine after famine. And in winter, the situation became even more perilous. So poor families, like Kate's 4 times great-grandfather Anders, struggled to survive.
This is a letter from 1832. And I have a translation for you here.
To the Circuit Judge, Mr. Holmertz, the County Governor's Office hereby instructs the Chief Executive to investigate the arrests of Bengt Svensson and Anders Jönsson from Rangelsro, who committed the burglary of 3 to 4 barrels of potatoes from farmers Per Jönsson and Bengt Larsson. So Anders stole.
Yeah, and why did he steal?
Because he was starving,
Yeah,
and so were his children.
His child, the youngest child, had died, and so he needed food for his family.
And this is after Gustav has died.
Yes, Gustav died in 1831 in September.
1831, this is
February 1832.
only 5 months later.
In the midst of winter, desperate for money for his children.
Good on you, Anders. I would have stolen the potatoes as
Yes,
well.
But that didn't go too well, so he was sent to prison in
no.
Halmstad Castle.
Oh no, for stealing potatoes.
Yes.
No. Oh no, this is horrible. I didn't expect any of this. It's very sad. His little boy died, and his wife must have been in pieces and grieving for this little boy with 4 other children to look after.
Well, hello there.
Hello, I'm
Hello,
Kate.
I'm Johan.
Hi.
Welcome to Halmstad Castle.
The castle's prison block, where Anders was held, has been demolished. But historian Johan Darnberg has found something that remains.
Some prisoner made this drawing with a knife and painted it. And this is most absolutely from that period when Anders Jönsson was here. in the prison.
Wow.
And I believe Anders took care of horses, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. Yes, he did.
We have something about Anders Jönsson himself.
Anders Jönsson, who has a weak body constitution and more round than oblong face, a pointed nose and dark hair, stated that he is 42 years old and has never been suspected of any crime. My God, so he was only a year younger than me. He has a weak body constitution. Well, I'm not flipping surprised. He was starving. Okay, he wasn't just a plain old thief. He was a good person. This was a one-off. He was desperate.
Not really a one-off.
Not a one-off?
Not really a one-off, but
my
quite
goodness.
connected.
Nils Persson from Biskopstorp reported that thieves, oh no, stole 3 beehives and that the plaintiff found 2 pots of honey in the homes of the accused. The accused voluntarily admitted that these same beehives were stolen by them and the honeybees were slaughtered. So Anders stole some beehives to make honey.
Yeah, I guess you like to see something from the verdict?
Yes, I definitely want this verdict now because I'm worried about it. The court finds it fair to judge the 2 accused, Bengt Svensson and Anders Jönsson, to 35 pairs of whipping each.
We believe that Anders never got his punishment.
Really?
Yes, because we have this documentation as well.
Okay.
You find him down here. And I have the translation for that as well.
Wait a minute. He died. This is a record of his death.
This is a record of the death.
Buried April the 3rd, arrested man Anders Jönsson, 43 years old, died of nerve fever.
So he most likely had typhus in prison.
And he's on the next page across from his little boy. So his son, Gustav, is here at 3 months old. And then on the next page, there he is.